I've been playing Mario Kart for almost 20 years now, which yes, that means I've been playing Mario Kart as far back as this is concerned. However, I never took it seriously until Mario Kart Wii in 2008. Well, that's took it seriously with an asterisk because I started playing the game at 6 years old, so obviously I never got good at the game until like 2014 when I finally got 3 stars on it. Now, I did do some tournaments in 8 Deluxe, but they really weren't at a high level. So, just like Wii and all other Mario Kart games I've owned so far, I haven't ever played any competitive matches or any other kind of high level play. But today, that all changes. Lounge, the competitive side of Mario Kart, has recently opened up servers for the newly released Mario Kart World, and today I'm going to play my first competitive free-for-all Mogi. If you're unfamiliar with Mogis, or lounge matches, here's how it works. 12 players, 12 tracks, no CPUs, and best of all, 0 intermissions. Your final placement in the Mogi will either raise or lower your MMR, which is Lounge's own unique VR rating system for their matches. If you also want to try competitive Mario Kart World, 8 Deluxe, 7, or Wii, the link to their website will be in the description. Now we'll jump into what most would consider to be my very first competitive Mario Kart match. I really hope you enjoy. Oh, and one more thing, if any competitive Mario Kart players are watching this and you notice something I did wrong that I didn't account for, please tell me in the comments because I really want all the help I can get to improve at this game. All right, enjoy. All right, so we got the room code, and of course, you know I'm picking Birdo with a Pro Racer with the Mach Rocket. I don't call myself the Mach Rocket Maniac for nothing. This is my main, and she will always be my main. Maybe. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I mean, I really shouldn't be. The best way to get better at Lounge is to play, well, hundreds of lounges. So regardless of how good or bad this goes, this is still going to be, you know, a good learning experience for me. And hopefully I can do this to get better at the game. We will see. All right, so I'm starting in a middle spot right here. Not too bad. We're going to do what I've been recently doing on Warrior Stadium, which is not taking the beginning shortcut. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to get an item. And we're just going to stick with it. But we are going to take this right here. Okay, triple green's not bad. I definitely could use some defense at the start of this, but they're probably all going to get stolen. Okay. Making a decent breakaway so far, but I definitely need some coins, so let's go up here. Okay, no one else taking this. Don't have to worry about backing my green into anyone. I still am not sure if I'm doing that in the fastest way possible, but it's fine. Boost on my item. Yeah, I knew so. Oh, a lot of people are taking the shortcut. Wow. That's a crazy amount of people. Literally 7 people took the shortcut. Again, I don't want to take the shortcut because I want this item box. I know there's a way to do it with getting the item, but the boomerang. The item no one wants, but also the item no one wants anyone else to have. I'm just going to get rid of this, honestly. Especially having triple reds. But now they're probably all going to get stolen because... Well, not stolen, but I'm going to bump into people and lose them. Yeah, I'm going to get the double box here. That is arguably worse. At least I have a defensive item, but... Do I take the shortcut? Nope. Couldn't do it if I wanted to. That's kind of an early shock, though. I was expecting the shock to come closer to the end. Ooh, a golden. That's really good. So as long as I can smuggle this a couple places higher, I've got a decent shot at... Holy crap, not winning. I just realized how far ahead the Parabitty Butt is. All right, I'm going to... That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm going to use it right here. That was not an ideal spot to use it. Please don't hit me. Okay, just pull it through. Kusan slide and 5th place. Honestly, considering how chaotic that was, not a bad first race. He blue shell dodged and shock dodged. Wow. No wonder he was so far ahead. All right, so I'm in a mid spot. I got to remember this is 12 players, so 5 is a mid spot. So let's pick, honestly, Picking Shy Guy Bazaar again. Dino Jungle. One of the biggest bagging tracks in the game. So... Oh no, I missed the startup boost. I'm just kidding. We're getting our triple shrooms. And hopefully something like a star or a mega mushroom at the next item set. Let's see, am I going to go to the dino? Nah, I'm going to play it safe. I really need to get my coins up. But right now there really aren't many ways to get... Oh, okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Got our mushrooms and a star. This is exactly what we need. I can normally outline people a little bit on these turns. That ending trick there. Short cat's trauma. Person's got triple shells. I should be careful. He's probably going to go on the dino. Oh, he didn't. Ah! Oh. Honestly, that's actually not too much of a problem. Because I'm still going to do the same strategy. I kind of did that wrong. That guy's bulleting through the shortcut. Okay, if I'm thinking this through, Shock's likely going to be pulled around second item set, I think. Okay, no, they have a bullet. So they don't have the Shock right now. Or at least they don't have it in their first item slot. Okay, I have to use this. That might have been a mistake. I'm going to try to smuggle this to the shortcut. They didn't seem to use it. Okay, I'm going to use it right here. Please have the Shock. You did not. Uh-oh. That's bad. That boomerang is real bad. That's real bad. I think I can still get 5th place. Another 5th place. Okay. There was no Shock that race. I was a little surprised. But I pulled it through well. You know, it's okay. We take those. That's what I call a settle. So, we take settles. Way better than a loss. Honestly, since I'm 5th place again, I'm just gonna pick Shy Guy Bazaar again. Can you blame me? I try to save question mark block ruins for a little bit later since it's my strongest track. It's like my secret weapon. Never mind, we're playing question mark block ruins right now. Normally in online worldwides, I kind of run this track, but no, I'm gonna bag this one. Well, I'm gonna shroom this one, I think is what they call it. And I'm gonna do this very careful strat of not taking the rail on the first lap. You see all those people that just got respawned? They likely took the rail. Now I just got to get my coins up. Watch out for that person in the green shell. Okay, I'm not going to take that path. Because they'll probably throw greens that way. I just realized I got like a 5th place item in my second item slot. So not a dodge. So my item set here is not perfect. But it should work just fine. I got to watch out for those green shells. Just going to try to not stay 100% behind them as I take the shortcut here. A safe version of the shortcut because I'm not Liam. I really hope they did not put a banana on the... Okay, thank God. They didn't put a banana on it. I'm very happy. Is that a red shell? It looks like one. Okay, so they're not throwing it. Oh! Oh my God, how to survive. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna... Never mind. I was gonna save that shroom in case I needed to dodge the blue shell, but this is fine. That King Boo's got 2 shrooms. There's gonna be a Shock probably soon. So I'm gonna use this here. Please, no banana. I really should be more careful thinking about when I should run that, when I should use that. Okay. My TV's doing that thing where it randomly gets quieter. You know what? I'm so far ahead, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to take it normally. It doesn't really save that much time. It's not really needed. And there's the Shock. Okay, they dodged, so they might beat me. I gotta be careful. They also could have an item, like a red shell. They do not. First place. Great Question Block Ruins remains my strongest track, even in Lounge. To give you some context, ever since I've started keeping my stats for online worldwides, I don't think I've placed lower than 3rd in Great Question Block Ruins. Look at that. We are currently winning right now. However, this is only 3 races in. I could easily end up in like 9th by the end of this if I throw. Question Block Ruins, I got in 1st. Great running track. Sky High Sunday. I actually didn't think if it had been chosen or not. I really should have thought about that. Lovely track. One of my strongest tracks. And actually, normally I run this in worldwides. You know what? The only way to see if it works is to try it in Lounge. So I'm going to run this in Lounge and see what happens. Okay. This is when everyone gets hit with everyone's items. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go for the box on the right. I'm not going to really try to do anything fancy. Everyone's going to back the rail. As long as I can get on the rail, I'm happy. That red shell was going for me, right? How did it not hit me? Whoa, watch out for those greens. Are they going to come back and hit me out of nowhere? Okay, Cat has 2 green shells. And someone took the shortcut. Uh-oh. I'm going to stay rather wide and let that... No, he's not. Okay, he's just going wide for some reason. Up! Watch out, CC. Okay, I really got to get better items. Duh. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that was not my intention, but not too much of a blunder. I gotta be careful. I gotta take this... I gotta not take it super tightly there, because if you get hit by a shell or something, it's game over. Watch out for me with that star. Uh-oh. Boomerang! I can't tell if I got hit by the... Oh, they had the boomerang, too. You little devil. Uh-oh. Person with those triple greens, watch out. That's Project CC again! He is just destroying us with all of his... You know what? I'm gonna use the mushroom here. And going to use my dodge item. Uh-oh. That was bad. Bad driving. Bad driving. This could easily end poorly. A shell? Okay, I'm not gonna get a high placement in this race. Ninth, not horrible. Still get some points. Again, not a single shock. Minus the voice crack. This one's not a problem for me at all. Although, I'm not too good with the... Uh-oh. Okay, I actually missed the startup boost. But that was actually intentional because I wanted to take the shrooms anyways. I'm not very comfortable... Oh, I missed the item. I got a draft. I got a draft. Okay, I saved myself, but honestly, I didn't even... It might have been actually faster to fail it. But you know what? It's fine. We'll still get shrooms here, which is what I want. And a question block, which is so useful. I don't feel confident with the second shortcut that well, and especially not in a lounge where I'm more nervous than usual, therefore playing a little bit worse than usual. Let Project CC, of course, take it, because, you know, always got to be good for Project CC. Project CC, I guess, is like the rival of this match. I don't even know what placement he's in. I should really be paying attention to what placements my opponents are in. Uh-oh. Watch out with those shells. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to take the rail. Ouch. I really didn't realize how far back they were. Oh, well, that could have helped me right there. Could have helped me dodge. Actually... Still doing good. Actually, a boo in fourth is pretty good to have. Wait, can a boo get stolen by another boo? I might end up finding that out the hard way. I don't want to find that out. Wait, 2 coin shells? What are the odds of that? I'm already at 20 coins. Whoa. I'm going to use it here. No, I accidentally... Oh, God. That is horrible. That is just stupidity. You know what? Race not over. I mean, I don't think I can get first, but this race is far from a horrible one. Okay, now it's pretty much horrible. I never miss that shortcut. I don't know why I decided to use it right there. Yeah, I should not have done that. That is not going to do anything. I can't, like, risk it and try going for the shortcut because well, like, why? I have to bank all of this on the final set. Which I could get shocked right now. A single mushroom. And I get hit by a freaking fire bro. That's lovely. I hate to do this, but booming at the line. Save me. Damn it. Ninth place again. Honestly, I can't say I raced too horribly in that, but there were just a couple small mistakes that just really ended up adding up. Dry Bones Burnout. I wouldn't say I'm well versed with this track online, but I'd say I know it decently well. But yeah, I'm definitely getting shrooms the first set. Getting that orange mini... Wait, I got one. Okay, I guess I got lagged or something. You know what? I'm gonna wait for... oh, I should have accidentally got the... I should have got the double box. It's fine. I can just use it here. Gather my coins up, and then I can just use it here. Maybe not. I'm trying to see if I can use it here. There you go. Use it there, and now I have triple shrooms and hopefully a dodge. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. See if I remember how to do this. Okay, it wasn't pretty, but we got it. We got the... Oh, I should have seen that coming. Okay, so cat. Let's see. What's back? What's last place? I'm gonna chain this. Hopefully get a dodge item. Okay, that's good. I do have a dodge. Not my favorite dodge, but, you know, we make do with what we can. I can't just sit here and complain all the time. I don't trust the rail and lounge, so I'm just gonna lose a couple 100 milliseconds and just go this way. But wait, but when do I use this? Actually, I'm not gonna use it here. Whoa! Maybe I will use it there. I genuinely don't know when shock is gonna come, honestly. What's Lakitu doing? I think they're in a Mega Mushroom right now, so... It seems like if they have the shock, they don't want to use it. Although other people are using their boost items here. I'm going to use my golden right now. And I'm going to try to stay out of trouble. That was not a good Mega Mushroom placement, but we'll just ride through it. Ugh. I didn't get a trick. Okay, how come I've only placed 5th or 9th in every single match? I think. Wait, what am I thinking? I got first on the question mark block. My memory is so bad. All right, we're halfway through the Mogi, and I'm at 47 points, which is not horrible. That means I can probably still at least win the Mogi if I keep things together. This is the track I wanted earlier, not when I was in 5th. But you know what? We make do with what we can. Okay, I'll take my box. Huh? Bro, I was in 10th when I picked up the box. All right, well, now I have to... Okay, I'm very behind. Another one? Okay, I mean, good, I'm at... Oh, that almost hit me. I mean, good, I'm at 20 coins, but, like, at what cost? I'm really far behind, so I gotta be really lucky with my... That was a mistake. Okay, I really have to, like, bank on a dodge or something right here. Uh-oh. Nope. Don't you do it. I saw you with the boomerang, King Boo, trying to be all funny. Shock's probably going to come right around the end of the lap. I'm going to use my... No, I'm using it right now. Oh, that was a horrible idea. Bam, shock dodge, I think. Oh, wait, that worked out perfectly. That worked out perfectly. Okay, almost perfectly. Honestly, if I hadn't had that, like, little driving mishap when I activated my Mega Mushroom, I probably could have won. But, you know, I won't complain too much. I will always be happy with third place. Airship Fortress, no. I don't like it online, for whatever reason. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Ever since I've started keeping my stats for Online Worldwide, which is a couple days, I don't have a single win on this track yet. I don't want to take the rails on the first lap. It's just every single time I have, something bad happens. And it can go wrong in a myriad of ways. Okay, as long as I got protection, I'm happy. Did not want to have to do that. That was a mini driving error. What is that Lakitu doing? This is not a bagging track. Oh, you can get a little trick there? Or did I trick off the boost? Actually, I think I'm going to use this to take the shortcut here. Was that my own green shell? I don't think it was. But was it? If so, that is hilarious. Alright, now I will take the rail. I just realized I have no coins. That is a problem. Okay, I'm hoping to get a dodge item in this. Oh, God. Like I was training for the opera right there. Not a dodge, but that's okay. I don't even know if I should take the shortcut, honestly. With this many people around, it's going to be stressful. And I missed it anyways, so it doesn't matter. I really got to practice that shortcut. Like, that's not a... okay, well, now we really got to hope for a dodge. Perfect, that's exactly what we need. I'm too scared. I'm going to use it right here. Because this is a real chaotic section right here. But this is also a really chaotic section. I have no idea how this is going to go. This could end horribly. Honestly, I'm going to... No! No! That's really bad. Oh, no, 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 no. That was horrible. That was a horrible mistake. That driving was awful. My poor driving on this track continues. Oh, God. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I'm actually not safe at all. 4th or 5th, one of them, like, won that race or something, and they're, like, right next to me. This is bad. All right, Toad's Factory. I really don't know what to do on this track for lounge, so I'm just going to shroom the first set. And just go with that. And also pull this as well. I can get some coins. Oh, really gotta stay away from that Parabitty bug from Poggy or Pogi. I can't read it. And I got everyone's favorite 8th place item, the question block. Ooh, fancy. Well, at least I can put this room to good use here. Actually, you know what? That was actually not a bad spot to get bananaed at all. Project CC, I'm just gonna let you pass. Okay? We're friends here. Let's just remain Wait, what? How'd that hit me? I must not have... Oh, how did I miss that? I must not have been paying attention at all, because that was a colossal mistake. Okay, no, not colossal, but very dumb mistake. Okay, I'm going to use this mushroom for the next cut here. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Another green shell. And now I'm in the chaos zone. Okay, but I'm going to try to get out of it, at least. Okay, that was just what I needed. Someone's got the boomerang. I don't like it. Ugh! Okay. There has not been a shock lately, and last place is likely right in the back, meaning I will probably use this at the last item set. I'll probably use it right here. Oh, that's perfect! Fourth? Oh, second! That's amazing! That was just what I needed. Okay, we're up to third, but honestly, we are not safe whatsoever. One bad race and we could lose this Mogi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. DK pass. I really did not want this track to be selected because I just realized, like, yesterday when I was playing these on Worldwide... hold on. I need to be quiet to get startup boost. But when I was playing this on Worldwides a couple hours ago, I realized I couldn't do this starting rail shortcut over here. I missed it 3 times in a row, so we're going to have to accommodate. Although I will go for this one. Actually, I don't think anyone went for it. So actually, that's a good thing if no one here knows how to do it, because neither do I. Okay, honestly, I have no idea why I used either of those items at that time, but I got triple shrooms, which is lovely. Just what I wanted. Uh-oh, who has the boomerang? Uh-oh, gotta watch out for the spikes. I should still be good to take the, yeah. Okay, so Poggy is in first right now. They fell off. All right, I'm happy to stay. Uh-oh, did not mean to latch onto that. I don't expect to stay in first. Oh, God. Wait, that red shell broke on me. How did it not hit me? You know what? I shouldn't ask, shouldn't complain. Okay, in first with a dodge. I'm happy about that. The daisy scares me a little bit. But I mean, uh-oh. And there goes my mushroom. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Oh, I should have actually looked and see if someone had triple reds, because if so, that would be bad. Okay, that's good, that's good. Nice protection item. Still no shock. But you know what? Hey, I'm content to stay here and get second place. Although I will need to use my mushroom. No, 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 no. I swear to God. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God I got second. Ugh, that was down to the wire. Honestly, that second was also very much needed. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, we're top. Okay, that's really good. We're top 3, and we're very far ahead of 4th. Okay, well, not very far, but we're in a pretty safe spot here. This is actually a really good track for me because Boost Cinema is a pretty good front-running track. My only problem, though, is that I'm not very good at Boost Cinema. So we're going to try to run this, at least at the start. Okay, good protection item, just what I needed. I should learn how to take those rail shortcuts because I don't know how to do them. Try and stack my coins up. Oh yeah, I forgot. It moves faster on lap 1. I forgot. A feather? I don't think there's any feather shortcuts on this map. Okay, I'm just gonna use it right here. I had a feeling as soon as I use it, I was like, wait a minute. If I use the feather, does that mean I'm off the track? Welp, I learned that the hard way. Okay, I can't even do the ending strat. Yeah, what that guy's doing. Okay, well, how did I not see that one? All right, well, now I have to bag whether I like it or not. I don't know why I went for a triple mini turbo there. I don't think that was needed. All right, I'm going to get something from this. Hopefully I can get a dodge item here. Oh no, I get the shock itself. How about that? The only problem is actually I don't know where the best place to use it is. That's another thing I lack. When I was talking earlier about how I lack competitive game sense, one of the important things I lack is shock game sense. Well, you know what? I'm going to try to get a 9th place box here. Try to get myself a good shortcut item that's perfect. And I want to use it before the glider. Okay, I think this can go right, actually. Activate shock right now. No! Okay, wait, I can still salvage it. Nope, no, I can't. I can't. It's all over. It is all over. It is literally all over. Oh, dear God. Well, that could not have gone worse. That was... I mean, honestly, I can't actually blame myself that much for that. I mean, yeah, I should have seen the shell there, but, you know, at the end of the day, what all can I do? And I'm still in a decent spot, so, you know what? We'll just look forward to the next race. Someone said I could feel the shock like my grandma feels the rain coming, and then I said, yeah, I did not hide it well. Yeah, I just realized I'm dumb. This is the last race. I thought this was the second last race. But you know what? I don't mind Shy Guy Bazaar. We're gonna not go for the rail, and we're just gonna get triple shrooms. Well, yeah, Okay, you know what? We got what we wanted. We got our shrooms. We got our psilocybin. YouTube, don't delete my video just because I said the word psilocybin, okay? It's a joke. It's a joke. In fact, I'm pretty sure the mushrooms in... should I go for the coin? No, I think everyone's going to go for the coins. Okay, less people went for the coins than I thought. But still, it probably is safer that I didn't go for there. Should I go for the rail? Whoa! Uh-oh. No, I should not. Nope, I should not go for the rail. Thank God my invis frames killed the rest of his red shells. How'd that miss me? He threw it right at me. Oh no, who has the boom? Oh wait, I thought the Shy Guy had the boomerang. I was about to be very concerned. Oof. Actually, that's a really good spot to be shocked. Whoa! Okay, I could not have seen that one coming. Oh, come on! Okay, that's a little bit of bullcrap right there. King Boo, let me get some of those coins, please. Okay, well. Oh, that was not second. Oh, never mind. Okay, so there's already been a shock, so... All is definitely not lost here, but I have to... Oh, never mind. That's actually pretty bad. No! Okay, I have to use it right now. And I am banking on this... Everything on this last item box. Yeah, there was no salvaging that race. But, you know, I'm 90% sure I still at least won the Mogi. I didn't break 100, but I was not expecting to. 88. Yeah, you know what? That's really good. We're still top 3. Honestly, I did better than I thought I would. So, overall, I think that was pretty good for a first Mogi. I'm definitely going to be above 5,000 after this. Okay, so I'm a little dumb. So if you see this table, it doesn't look the same. as what you saw on screen, and that was because this person disconnected. And I forgot about that until it was over. So I actually didn't get top 3, but honestly, I don't care. I still did really good for this, and as we look at the table, I still gained MMR. I still think this was a pretty solid Mogi all around, but I sadly did not get top 3. But again, who cares? Now it's time for my official review of my performance in this Mogi. My average placement was around 6th place, which isn't bad, but not exceptional. However, as evident by the large standard deviation, my placements in the races were all over the place, showing that I was not placing consistently in good spots, and some races were just downright awful. While I did get a good amount of points in this Mogi, my driving was definitely subpar. While I had a great race on Great Question Mark Black Ruins, it is the only one where I performed that well, as almost every other track I was making mistakes on, and some races I completely threw due to my own mishaps. My races in Bowser's Castle, Airship Fortress, and Boo Cinema are perfect examples of how I could have easily placed in a top or at least decent spot had I not made the easily preventable mistakes I made in those races. Overall, my 2 biggest mistakes or weaknesses in this match were track knowledge and proper item knowledge and execution. If I had been more comfortable with the tracks, I likely wouldn't have fallen off like I did on Faraway Oasis, Bowser's Castle, and Boo Cinema. However, my much more impactful mistake was with my items. While I did use them well in some of the races, there were multiple times where I used an item at a horribly wrong time and didn't notice it until it was too late, or didn't know the best time to use a certain item. That second part can also be improved with better track knowledge. However, that first part is going to be the biggest hurdle for me to learn, as the best time to use an item depends on so many factors that you have to analyze at the same time and on the spot in order to make the best calculated guess of when using this item will benefit you the most, be the safer option, or both. Mastery of this item knowledge requires thorough game sense that can only be acquired through playing dozens of more lounge matches. However, I do need to give myself a little benefit of the doubt here. Since this was my first non-placeholder Mogi, I was definitely nervous and under a lot of pressure. This definitely decreased my ability to think on the spot, but I still think I did decent for my skill level in this scenario. While I have some major weaknesses to learn, they didn't end up affecting my placement too badly. However, the same number of mistakes could also lead to a last place Mogi finish if I'm not careful enough. Overall, I did decently well in this Mogi, but I definitely have a lot of work to do if I want to get even better at this game. Anyway, that wraps up today's video of my first ever competitive Mario Kart match. I've been very excited to record content for this game, and there will certainly be more to come, at least while I'm on summer break. And if you enjoyed this video, you might like this other video of mine, which is my personal favorite. And with that, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.